let's get started. So, just about, right? All right, just some punches first. Yeah, because ready? So, hey, 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 hey. All right, other side. Same again. Right, ready? Hey, 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 hey. All right, good. Okay, always a key step in. Ready? Hey, 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 hey. All right, good. And then we'll do my hand, so just jab. Ready? Hey, 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 hey. Okay, good. Let's do some kicks. Just my Geri. Ready? Hey, 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 hey. All right, good. To the side. Hey, 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 hey. All right, good. Okay, just stretch a little. Make sure your hamstrings are nice and loose, right? Okay, good. So what I want to work a little bit on roundhouse kick today. Now, we can't do impact because Zoom doesn't let us do that, but we can work on the technique, and you can always do impact later. So start off with some slow stuff. Okay. So what I want you to do is start in left gear, and then from that position, you're just going to turn and just kick that kind of speed. Just nice and loose for now. Just not too fast, right? So you turn, go. Just do it by yourself 3 times. Yeah. You don't have to go high right now. Just kick about waist high, about belly high. Yeah. The same principle when you kick high or kick low, but it's more difficult when you kick high to get the technique. It's easier just to let you stick your leg out, But try to get the body motion, the body mechanics working. Okay. So remember, so we're going to go like this, so watch. So I'm in left gear, so my hand doesn't move when I kick. Don't go like this. My hand comes back and stops me from rotating, so it's going to mess you up. Keep your hand there and bring your hip to the hand, this way. Right? So when you kick, just think that kind of thing. Right? Go ahead, try it. Yeah, that's it, good. Doesn't have to be fast or hard. Good. Good. Now, it's nice to have a good bow here. I like to see the bow, but you can't be so loose in the belly. You can't be so bowed that this is stretched. You need to tighten it. So if you get hit, you can take it, right? You don't want to be like this. So I'm still going to bow. See the bow in my body? But now when I tighten it, it just makes the bow stronger by tightening my belly, right? So I want you to keep your belly tight and just kick like that. You're still going to get the bow in the body, but yeah. Otherwise, you end up kinking your back here. That's not good for your back. Good, good. Good. And make sure your knee bends. What happens, a lot of us, we straighten the leg too early. You straighten it too early, you know. Keep the knee bent. So I want you to bring the knee up, bent, and then straighten it. All right? You come around. Okay. Keep it bent until the very end for now. Just for this exercise. Yeah, better. Good. Don't let your knee get ahead of you. Don't go like this. See, the knee's ahead. The knee has to be back. The body has to lead the leg. Body leads. The knee stays behind. Yeah. That's it. So your knee trails the body. Good. And let the foot on the ground spin around. Let it turn all the way for now. Yep. So Ravi, don't go too fast. I don't want you to end up like this way. You know, make sure you end up this way. You can hold that position, and you can step in front if you want to. Yeah. Yeah, like that. That's it. You can straighten the leg after. Yeah. Once you get there, you can straighten the leg and snap it back. Go like that. Flick it. Yeah. Make sure you point those toes. Don't break your toes. Yeah. In order to do the other side, if it starts to get a little too much. Yeah. Get that knee back. So Clara, try to keep your knee behind you if you can, right? Yes, like that. Yeah. Good. It means this goes first. See, this is their center of gravity right in here, right? This is also where you have the most muscle mass. There's a lot of weight and a lot of muscle here. So throw this part first with the kick. That pulls the leg into the target, right? We don't want to get there and then use the leg. You know, the leg has a certain amount of power, but not as much power as your whole body. So throw the whole body into it. Yeah, keep trying. So let's see if you can actually do this. So you start in left gear. So my hand's not going to move, right? I'm not going to do this. My hand stays there. Now I'm going to come up slowly. See, when I finish my kick, I don't want to finish it this way. I want to finish it this way. See, my knee goes back every time, all right? So slow motion like this, see? Come up, turn, kick. That kind of speed. Keep that knee behind you all the time. Yep. Got to keep your hand there, yeah, don't let the hand move. That's it. All right, good. So now we're going to kick lower. Imagine you're kicking for somebody's knee. All right? So watch. My hand's not going to move. I'm not going to do this. See, the stick's not going to move, right? What I'm doing now is I'm going to bring my hip to my hand this way. So actually, for now, don't even think about kicking. What I want you to do is your hand stays there. But imagine if this pole was stuck in the ground and you couldn't move it. You're going to pull your body to it. Right? So it doesn't move. The body goes past it like this. That's the feeling. You're bringing your hip to the pole. And I'm rotating at the very end. Actually rotating all the way through. But my arm feels like it wants to go that way. But it can't because the stick won't let it. So my body has to go through, right? Go ahead, try it. Yeah, that's it, Clara. Yeah, good. Now imagine if you're on the beach, you're going to draw a semicircle on the floor with your toes. So my toes will make a circle. A circle. Go ahead. Yeah. You don't have to bend the knee. You can keep your legs straight for now. Just an exercise. Yeah. Keep your stomach tight as you do it. Abs tight. Yeah. Right. So this part goes first. This leads. Bang, when you kick, right? When you kick, you lead with that hip. Yeah. Good. So it's like, how do we get that motion, you know? So this is just a way of practicing it. Right. Okay, so looking quite good. So now you're going to kick the knee. So watch, I'm here. Oh, just hold this. Oh. Looks like my hand is coming back, but it's not coming back. My body's going forward. Forward. And kick. So let this go first. One. One. Like that. Yeah. That's it, Clara, yeah. It's almost like a takedown, you know, you put your leg on one side and the hand on the other, and you push like scissors. So this is like scissors again, going this way. You go opposite. Yeah. That's it, Jake, yeah. So another visual could be, put your hand on the side of the guy's face, right here, and bang, you kick. So you're using his body to pull you forward to the kick. That's just a visual, yeah. Good, guys. It's looking good, yeah. Does anybody have a bag at home, like a Wave Master or something like that? Yeah, good. So everybody unmute yourself. Just stay unmuted. Okay. All right, so Jake and Yana, you both have like a Wave Master?
Yeah.
I have a bag, except I don't have anything.
All right, somebody has to hold it?
No,
What is it, like a heavy bag it hangs?
no, it's like, it has like something on the floor, but you could, but no.
Yeah, it's like they call it like a Wave Master. It has the thing that you put water in it or you stand it.
Yes.
Like the one we have at the dojo, right? Yeah. All right. So that, imagine that's in front of you now. You're not going to kick high. You're just going to kick low. In a real situation, you don't want to kick above the waist anyway. I mean, it's not a good thing to kick high. It puts you off balance, and most times you're too close anyway. In the old days, they never kick high. So imagine that you're kicking the guy's legs. Now, it's the same motion if you want to kick him in the head. It's the same motion. It's just more difficult if you kick higher. So imagine the guy's here, and you're just going to take a little step and just pull through back. Just nice and, yeah. So watch what happens. See, my knee bends. See, if something was to grab me all of a sudden and pull me this way, my foot would, see how my foot wants to come up? I don't have to lift my foot up. Just by turning, the foot wants to come up, right? So just like if I have, see, I don't know if you can see this cord. If I hit the cords from the side, it's too fast. If I hit the cord from the side, the bottom wants to come up, all right? So watch my belt. Okay, so you can see my belt, right? Let me get it started. All right, so it's hanging. If I push this way, and I do it fast, this part of the belt is going to shoot up. Watch. See how it comes up? So by pushing fast here, right, I missed it. See how the bottom comes up? Well, your body does the same thing. If something was to hit me in my waist like this really fast, my foot would come up like that. So that's how you're going to, right now, imagine that's how you're going to kick. Don't use your leg to kick, because that's going to slow you down. All right? Later on, you can play around with it. You can actually, use your leg a little bit more force. So what happens is, as I pull this forward, my foot bends. My leg bends automatically. So I'm going to go like this. So I take a little step, and I let this hip go. Just let the hip go. And one. It doesn't have to be fast. So let the hip go, and you find your knee will bend automatically. Right? So try that. Imagine kicking the guy like in the thigh or in the knee. Yeah. So you're driving with your waist. when you kick. It's a big motion right now, but it's okay. Yeah. The trick is not to let this arm go backwards. You go forward. Forward. That's it, Jacob. Good. So give us some freedom, right? Loosen your legs. Just keep your stomach tight. And just give it a little twist with the hip. See, I'm having a bit of a delay, right? I'm having a delay. I'm twisting and then boom, it comes afterwards. Just for now. When you kick a bag, you have to let it go and you'll figure it out. That's it, good. So your body is what's doing the kick, not your leg, huh? Now another thing that happens, can you see my foot? See my right foot? It's on the floor, right? I don't want to turn it first. You can, but if I leave it there, it turns at the very end. So I'm building up all this force. All this force is building up in this leg, and then all of a sudden I release it. So my foot has got grip, it's twisting. Which one is this way? It's twisting, 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 and then I release it. Everything comes. So try to let your foot turn at the very end of the kick. Don't go like this. Don't turn first. I'm saying you can do that too, but this way is faster, and you're going to get a little bit more power out of it. So I'm twisting, and then all of a sudden, boom, turns. Yeah. You build up all that foot and then release it. Yeah. And then when you kick high, it's the same thing. Comes the same way. Okay, good. Now, go back to your regular fighting stance. And from here, with your hands in this position, now do a roundhouse kick. Okay, yep. So everybody go from the fighting stance. Yep. Okay, good. So watch. It's not wrong, but watch what happens. I want to kick with this leg, right? See that? What goes first? So I give it away by turning my shoulders. So I'm fighting the guy and I want to kick him, right? And I want to give him a kick. I turn my shoulders. I still have to kick. He sees that telegraph. Otherwise, I can just kick with my leg, but there's no power in it, right? So I have to turn my shoulders to get the kick to come out. But if I start like this, my shoulders have already turned most of the way. So that's why a lot of times people will punch first before they kick, because the punch hides the kick. All right? You're sparring with somebody, and you try to do a kick, they get out of the way. But you do a punch first, very often, they're looking at the punch, and they go, oh, I can block that, and then they get kicked in the head. All right? So it's just a way of sneaking the kick in. Well, instead of having to punch first, maybe you do, but maybe you just keep your hands this way, right? You can have your hand here, and then you just turn it back. It's much more difficult for them to see because your shoulders are already halfway there. Okay? And it's easier to kick from there, too. You don't have to make this big motion to kick. There's less telegraph. So that's why I'm getting you to go from this position. So what I want you to do a couple of kicks from here, and a couple of kicks from here. And keep switching. And see how you feel about, doing the kicks. Go ahead. It feels like it takes forever sometimes when you kick the other way. Yeah. Because you go 1, 2. The other one is just 1. Yeah. So it's a trick, but you don't lose any power over it. You actually can still maintain the power. Yeah. Good. So Ravi, just be careful not to turn too far. All right? Because somebody could catch that and spin you around, get you from behind. Yeah. You should have the choice. You want to go through or you don't want to go through. It shouldn't be that you have to go through. Yeah. So Jake and Yana, you know, when you get a chance, practice this one nice and low. Don't kick the bottom of that thing, you'll hurt your foot, right? Just nice and low like this. And that's a good way of learning how to get the body to work, you know? And you other guys, well, you just have to wait till the dojo opens again. Or you can buy a Wave Master. Buy one online.
Sensei?
Yeah.
I have trouble identifying the right technique when I don't hit something.
I know it's hard, right? It's always good to hit something because you get that feedback and you know. But what happens if you're fighting and you want to kick the guy and you miss? That's the same as not having something to kick, right? So you got to learn both ways. You have to learn to kick in the air and kick for real. Because what if you miss the guy? You don't want to go like, oh, and then fall over afterwards because you're not used to missing. But ultimately, you want to know how to hit. So you got to get something to hit, you know. It's not like you can get your mom to hold a bag for you or something like that. I wouldn't want you to do that. She has to know how to hold it. But, you know, kicking slow like this, you know, if you kick fast in the air, sometimes you can hurt yourself, you know. You're expecting that pressure, the resistance from the pad, right? Yeah. But you can always get a Wave Master. In fact, if you're interested, I can probably order you one online. I don't know what they go for anymore. They're a couple $100, I think. But it's good to have because you can adjust the height and you can practice with it. You know, it's good for practicing all your techniques. So let me know if anybody wants one. I can get you one. Again, I haven't bought them in so long, I don't know what they cost anymore. But you get them and you put water in them. Yeah. I put sand in them at the dojo because sometimes the water leaks. But, you know, it's only because it's being used 1,000 times a week. At home, it's not going to get used that much. So anyway, try some more. I'm just trying to get you to get that feeling of letting the hips move. Get some freedom. Like a foot sweep, right? As you do a foot sweep, this moves. Moves same way. Yeah. So if you do it right, you can get a punch afterwards. But from here, I can go like 1, 2. I can come in this way. 1, 2. Like 4B, where there's a kick and a punch. You can do a roundhouse kick. 1, 2. Same thing. If this goes first, go 1. So the guy blocks the first one, you get him with the second one. If he doesn't, you get him with both. Yeah. So see how your technique is now. From here, 1, 2. For a street technique, it becomes leg, use your shin into the guy's leg and an elbow shot. Now you come in here like 1, 2, elbow. So nice and close. That's the knockout. You mess up his leg and hit him with the elbow. Yeah, it's all the same thing, right? Punch or an elbow, same thing. Yeah. That's a Jack, yeah, that's good. We can get Clara, yeah. The important thing is to let this go. You see how my belt moves? I'm not doing this. Yeah, I'm not going and turning this way. That's like I'm posing for a camera shot, right? There's no power in that. Rotate, rotate. And your belt should fly. Yeah, that's it, Clara. Looking good. Yeah. Good, Jake. Yeah, it's starting to come now. Mm-hmm. Good. Now, if you feel a little brave, you can do the same thing and go for a head kick. I'll go a little higher. I'm not going. I'm a little too tight today. Yep. Good. But remember, we don't want to get this. See? 1, 2. You want to just let this go straight from here. 1. Yeah, that's it. That's good. Nice, yeah, coming good. And remember, keep your stomach tight. Because watch, if this is very loose here, see, this is loose, my leg's going to come, but it's not really going to be pulled very hard. If I keep this tight now, and then I thrust it forward, it wants to come more. like, it's like a spring. I'm trying to like stretch it, but it wants to contract. So I'm trying to stretch, but contract at the same time. And the leg wants to come out nice and sharp. Yeah. Good. And it protects your back so you don't hurt your back. Good. Good. So Clara, change your hands. Do it from left here. Yeah, good. And then go ahead. Yeah. See, less motion, right? And then you can do it both ways because you should be able to do it both ways. It's good to do both ways. Yep. And the power from this rotation is what gives you punch. See, it's like I'm doing this. Like this part is going, boom. So I'm here, boom. So my kick goes 1, 2. So I don't have a weak punch. You know, a lot of people kick and then you punch with your arm. There's no power. The rotation of the kick makes the punch come. It's rotation of 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. That's looking good, Clara. Yeah. Clara, see how the punch was to go by itself, right? You don't even have to think. It's like, boom, oh, I hit. It's like after, oh, I hit the guy. I didn't even know I was going to do it. Yeah, that's it, Jake. Yeah, good. You see, if your hand is out, when you kick, see, the kick is bringing, I'm not bringing the hand back. I'm bringing the body to the hand. Boom. So I can kick the same way. 1, 2. Kick. 1, 2. Yeah. I don't have to switch hands or anything. Yeah. So, Ravi, try from left gear. Yeah, good. Now, don't let you, when you kick, don't pull the hand back. Bring your body to the hand. Yeah, then it just wants to go 1, 2. It'll go by itself. Yeah. The hand should never move away from the target, unless it's a double punch. You know, 1. Then I can pull this one back because while I'm pulling this one back, the other one's going forward. Otherwise, your hand should never go backwards first. It should always be a forward motion. Yeah, there you go. Good, good. That's coming. Good. All right. You guys are looking pretty good. It's quite nice. Now, the more you do it, the more it becomes your technique. You'll figure it out. You'll figure out the sequence and the timing on it. And as you start doing impact, your body will start to tell you what's right and what's wrong. Right? The feedback you get from the impact will tell you if it was a good one or not. So that's something that, you got to practice it yourself. I can give you little suggestions here and there, but to make it yours, you got to practice it and make it yours, right? Okay, good. Let's go through some kata then. So let's start with the peanuts. Let's go through the peanuts real quick. Okay, you ready? So try to nail your stances. I don't care right now about fast and lots of power. You can put the power in if you want. You can make it sharp. But as long as your stances are good and you feel the technique working in the body, right? The body mechanics have to work. The kata is a result of your body. Your body movement isn't a result of the kata. Your body makes the kata. All right, ready? Okay, peanut showdown. So, 1 and 2. Good. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Down block. 1, 2, 3. Hold it there just for a second. So now when you do the turn and you do the down block, remember your left hand after you block, stretch it before you punch, right? Try to get more torque into the body. And go, turn, and stretch the left arm, punch. Good. And block. Now stretch the right arm and punch. Good. And left hand. Now stretch the opposite hand every time. Stretch. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now good shikodachi, bend those knees. Nice and low. 1 and 2. Oh, watch out there. Carpet's trying to kill you. And 1 and 2. Yeah, man. Yeah. So Clara, I don't know. Is that carpet safe? Are you gonna slip on it?
I just got my foot caught.
Yeah, I don't want you to hit it and slip though. So You have to wear a helmet when you do kata. All right. Let's try Nida now. This one, right? 1, 2, 3. So when you try to do it, try not to be too mechanical. Like 1, 2, 3. Try to get like a nice whip. 1, 2, 3. Right? So you get the body whipping into it. 1, 2, 3. All right. Ready? Go. Hey. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Hey. 1, 2, and 3. Hey. Turn. 1, 2. And block. Sharp. Good. Now make sure the hands, elbows in nice and tight when you block it. Go. Hey. 1, 2, and 3. Same again, right? Good cast stances. Hey, turn. 1, 2. Hey, 1, 2. Hold it there. Now on the next one, make sure you nail the stances. That's most important. The stances will build your technique. And go. Hey. Block, kick, punch. Good. Good. Hey, and 1, 2. Hey, and 1, 2. Yeah, man. All right, good. That's probably the hardest of all the peanuts is Nida. It's very different to all the rest, huh? Okay, let's try, Okay, let's go for Sandan. Ready? Peanut Sandan. Hey. Chop. 1, 2. That's Yandan, Robbie.
Sorry.
All right, let's start again so we're all doing it.
Sorry, I got confused.
That's all right. You know the kata, it's just the order. Okay, again, ready? Piran Sandan. Hey. 1, chop. 1, 2. Hey. 1, 2. Hey. Nice and sharp here, right? So make sure on this one, don't start to turn before you get there. Don't anticipate the next movement. Finish the movement. You finish it, then you turn, right? Go. Hey. 1, 2, and 3, and up. Good. Hey. 2, 3. Hey, and punch. Boom. Hey, and finish up. 1 and 2. Yummy. All right. It's so nice to be able to teach this after teaching little kids classes because I'm constantly on them. Bend your knee, do this, turn your belly straight. Yeah. Or they do this. You don't show that. Yeah. So now it's nice to see some good stances. All right, let's try Yonda. Okay, Ravi, so you got this one now, right?
Yes.
All right, I'll guess you're gonna bust your chops. Okay, Pinan Yonda. Hey, sharp. 1, 2. Hey, and 1, 2, 3. Let's start again. All right, you ready, Jake? All right. So Yondan is this one, right? Okay, Pinan Yondan. You go, hey, 1, 2. Hey, 1, 2, and 3. Hey, go 1, 2, 3, and freeze. Hold it there. Everybody hold that position. Check your stance. Are you just going like this, or are you nailing everything right there? And up. In a real fight, you wouldn't pose in the stances like you do in kata. You transition through them. The reason why you pose in them is to get the body mechanics right, and then you can always transition through something. You don't have to show it in a real fight, right? But your body's still feeling that. And go, hey, 1, 2, 3. Good. Hey, and round, 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Good. So the hand is pulled back to the side on this one. It's not here. And hey, block, cast stands, kick, punch, punch. You don't cheat on this. Hey, cast stands, kick, punch, punch. Good. Now 3 good cast stances. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Hey, and up, break. 1 and 2. Yummy. All right, good. All right. Okay, let's do go down now. All right, ready? Okay. The Godan is the one where you block, punch, and come up this way. All right, Pinan Godan. So, hey. 1, 2, and 3. So it's done kind of a 1, 2, and slow, right? So once you get to here, you get a nice smooth 1, 2, 3. Ready? Hey, 1, 2, and 3. Good. Hey, 1. Nice long stance. Hey, and long stance. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, and punch. Good. Now all the way around and bounce off the next move. Go, hey, into Shikodachi. Bounce back. Boom, boom. That's good. Hey, elbow, back twist. Hey, slide back. Now nice high jump. Go, hey. Good. Hey, 1, 2. 1 and 2. Yame. All right, good. So just do this one with me, the last 2 moves. So don't worry about the angles, just to get the form. What happens is a lot of times, what's right here? We get this kind of thing. See, my butt's going this way. That means if I was standing up, I'd be standing like this. My butt's sticking out, right? So what you need to do is you need to tuck the pelvis. Tuck this way. That tightens my abs, tightens my glutes, right? So there. Now when I pivot, I'm going to do the other side. This side's going to lift up now. So I automatically lift. So that means this is solid. Right? I don't want to be this way, because that's how I'm going to get a little kink in my back, and that's how I get hit in the stomach. I can't take it. So here. The other thing is, too, if somebody was to get on my shoulders right now, if I put Ravi on my shoulders like this, I wouldn't be able to hold him. It would collapse. But when I bring my butt under me, now he gets on my shoulders, I can carry him. All right, you think of it like that. So don't let this happen. That's when you're going to get this problem with your low back. So you want to stretch this part. But watch what happens to this part here. It goes this way. This way. All right. Okay, so let's do that one then. So you're going to go from the double block, and you're going to turn. You're going to get 1 and 2. But do it slowly. Do it by yourself a couple of times. Make sure you get it. Yeah. Okay. So Clara, stay there. Stay in that position. Rotate your hip forward a little bit more square. But the top says no. The top fights back. So bring your elbows this way, towards me. Yeah. Now turn to the other side again. Do the other one. Now turn your belly so it wants to go square that way, towards that wall. Yeah. So your belly wants to go square, but your shoulders go no. So you're getting torsion in the body, right? See the stretch on my shirt. That's what we're looking for there. Yeah. All right. Good. Okay. So everybody relax. It's looking good. So what I try to do is I try to say my belly is going to go straight, square. My shoulders have to be sideways. Neither one can do that. They can't both do that at the same time. So it becomes a fight between the two. My belly tries to stay square, and my elbows try to go no. So I get this torque here. Now my body is tight. Everything here is tight. It's like a rag when you twist it. It gets very stiff, right? I'm in that position here. That's the position. Okay. It's not like I want to be here or here. It's a combination. So it's like I'm doing this. My body. There. I do the other side now. My belly wants to go this way. My elbows want to go this way. So again, I fight. Yeah. So if you look at my shirt, look at my t-shirt. Oh my God. Can you see the twisting? You can see it better this way. The shadows are better this way. See my shirt looks like a rag, you know, like you get a towel and it's wet and you want to wring it out and get the water out of it. That's what I'm doing here. My body now is locked into one solid piece. So if you kick my arm, if I'm blocking with the arm, you're going to move my whole body, not just the arm. The whole body is in. My lats are tight, abs are tight, glutes are tight. It's only for a split second. It's not like you're like this for a couple of minutes. It's just there, then you're done, right? Okay, good. So that's good for now. Try to practice this roundhouse kick, you know? Yeah, getting this to go first. But otherwise, yeah, looking very good today. Let's finish up. We'll bow. Okay, right? Us. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei.
Thanks. See you on Thursday, right? Everybody looking really good. Bye. Thanks. Let's